Here you go.
Yeah,
This right.
recording.
Yes, we go. Okay. I don't have to do this, but because some student is being quarantined, so I try to give them the video. But it's good for you because you can rewatch the video. So that's great. All right. So today we're going to be talking about section 2.4. And last time, previous week, we already learned how to solve linear equation. And now, so think about it. If we change the equal sign of linear equation, when we switch it to a linear inequality symbol, then it becomes linear inequality. Today, we're going to learn how to solve linear inequality. So section 2.4. Linear inequality. If you can solve linear equation, then linear inequality is very easy. It's just a little bit different. So what is linear inequality? Well, what if I have the linear equation like this? Something simple. Something like this. What if I have like 2x plus 1 equal 5? This is a linear equation, and everybody knows how to solve this. And you see that on the left hand side and the right hand side is separated by the equal sign. Now I'm going to replace this equal sign with inequality symbol. And there are 4 inequality symbols. It's greater than, excuse me, less than, greater than equal, and less than equal. So if I replace the equal sign with one of that symbol, for example, right now I'm going to replace the equal sign with greater than symbol. Then right now I just get the inequality. The difference between inequality and equation is not just the symbol, but the solution also, because every time you solve linear equation, the solution has only one. It's just one solution. Okay? But every time you solve linear inequality, we have infinitely many solutions. And because it's infinitely many solutions, we have some special way to represent that solution. We're going to talk about that soon. But first of all, go ahead and solve this together, okay? So the way you solve linear equation is the same as you solve linear. The way you solve linear inequality is the same as you solve linear equation. So you're going to go ahead and subtract both sides by 1. Then you just go ahead and divide both sides by 2. Okay. And now what I have over here is x greater than 2. We try to understand this. What does it mean by x greater than 2? It means it includes all the value. The solution will contain all the value as long as it's greater than 2. It could be 2.0001 also. And because it's greater than 2 only, so it has a bunch of it. It goes to infinity. And the way when we write the answer like this, we call that algebraic expression of solution. Okay. Now we can have another way to represent solution 2. That we want to use the number line. So here we want to use the number line, and I try to put it on the number line. We call this way is graphical expression, or you can say graphical representation of solution. Okay. Graphical representation representation of solution. Now, so let's graph this together, okay? So you see this is greater than. It's greater than this, the arrows, is the direction of the symbol is pointed toward the right-hand side. Over here we have 2, so this 1 and 2. Okay. And if it's just greater than only, but not including 2, so we're gonna draw the open circle. Circle, and we're going to set everything to the right of 2. Okay, so this is called graphical representation of solution. Now another way to write a solution is to use interval notation. Well, what does it mean by interval notation? Interval notation is just a part of the number line. The part we want to take on the number line. Okay? And we're going to use parentheses or bracket to write interval notation. Parentheses mean not included. Bracket mean included. So based on the graph right over here, I can write interval notation. Because whatever you shed, you're gonna tag it. So over here we don't want to include 2. So we're gonna put parentheses 2, comma, and we're gonna tag everything on the right side of 2, so we'll be going to positive infinity, parentheses. Okay. If we want to include number 2, in this case we don't. Then we're going to have to put bracket 2. If this one is equal, if I change this to greater than or equal, then this will be bracket, and this will be the dot symbol. It's not a circle, it's not an empty circle anymore, but it's a solid dot. Okay? So this is called interval notation. I want you to pay attention to this. So I'm going to put a remark. Every time you want to write interval notation for positive infinity or negative infinity, you always use parentheses. So remark, always use parentheses for infinity. It doesn't matter if it's positive infinity or negative infinity, you always want to use parentheses. Why does it make sense if you use the bracket? The bracket will mean included. How come you can include infinity?
Because it's in...
No way. Like the universe, right? The universe has no boundary. You cannot include the universe. Okay, same thing over here, infinity go forever. There's no boundary, so you cannot include it. If you write like this, 2 positive infinity bracket, wrong. Okay, terribly wrong. So be careful. Okay. Some students put like this. Some students, even though they have the correct graph already, they put like this. Positive infinity. Oh, well, looks like it's good because it's the u, he used parentheses. But he write positive infinity before 2. This is still wrong. This and this, it's nothing to do with each other. This is correct, this is terribly wrong. Because the last number is always on the left-hand side. Okay? Positive infinity is the very biggest number. There's no boundary. You cannot put on the left-hand side of 2. Okay? So be careful. Be careful. Alright. Now I'm going to give you another example. And let's see how you're going to do this. I'm going to have negative 2x minus 3 parenthesis x plus 4 greater than or equal 5x minus 1. Okay, so this is a linear inequality also. Okay. And then I already told you the way we solve inequality is the same as you solve an equation. Every time you see parentheses, you just go ahead and apply distributive property. So I might just go ahead and apply distributive property over here. So negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Right. Negative 3 times 4, negative 12. What next? This microphone is killing me. What next? What is the next step?
Combine like that.
Combine like that, very good. Because you follow that strategy, very good. Negative 2x, negative 2 is negative 5x. What next? What next?
Move the 5 over.
Modify, well, what 5 move over? Which one? The positive, yeah, because you always want to have all variable on the left hand side. Very good. So you subtract both sides by 5x, give you negative 10x. What's next? Yes?
Add 12.
Add 12. Negative 10x and 12 give you 11. Alright, then divided by negative 10. Alright, so right over here I want you to pay attention. When you do division by negative number every time you solve linear equation, that's okay, that's good. You don't have to change anything because it's an equal sign. But now this is inequality sign. So if you divide or multiply by negative number, you have to flip the direction. Okay, you have to flip the direction. Remember that. So I'm going to put a remark right here. I flip direction of inequality symbol. Okay. When multiplying or dividing negative number. Okay. Remember that. So right now what I have over here is the algebraic expression of the solution. Whatever you solve is the algebraic expression. Now I'm going to put this on the number line. Okay? Let's put it on the number line. So 11 over 10 is about 1 point something, so it's negative, so it should be on the left hand side, so it's 0 over here. I'm going to mark on the left hand side, so it's over here around negative 11 over 10. Okay, and it's because it's equal, so I'm going to make a dark line over here. Okay, and the direction of the inequality sign is pointing toward the left-hand side now. Originally, it's pointing toward the right-hand side. But when you graph, you always look at the direction of the final answer here. So it's pointing to the left-hand side, so you need to set everything to the left. Good? You know, most of the time, every time you solve linear inequality, they barely ask you for the graphical representation. Okay, they barely. However, if you graph them, it's much easier to get the interval notation. I look at the graph, and I can get an interval notation. So an interval notation will be whatever it is, whatever you set it. Okay? So the interval notation will be negative infinity, comma, negative 11 over 10. Now it's bracket or parenthesis?
Bracket.
Bracket. Because it's the dot. Because it's equal. It means we want to include negative 11 over 10.
So why is the infinity put first on this one?
This is negative infinity.
Yeah, why is that one first instead of...
Because it's on, look, the negative infinity is a very small number. The small number is always on the left.
Okay.
Because you look at the number line, look at the number line, the small number, the more you go toward the left hand side, the smaller it is, right? You have negative 2, negative 5, negative 10, negative 100, negative 1000, trillion. So the smallest number, it must be on the left hand side. This is a little bit different. This is the biggest number. So this must be on the right hand side. This is the negative infinity. Must be on the left hand side. And of course we have to use parentheses for that as well, according to our first remark over here. Okay? Any questions so far? And I said linear inequality is kind of easy, nothing hard. But now, let's do another example where we want to deal with fraction. Let's see if we can do fraction over here. Let's see if I can find. I can make it up, but let's do that. We use some example from one of the texts here I have. Let's see. Absolute. All right. Okay. How about this? Negative 1 over 2 x plus 3 minus 4 over 3 2x plus 1. Now let's do this less than equal to 2/5 minus 2x. Okay, we're gonna treat it as the equation. Let's just treat it as the equation. Every time you see parentheses, go ahead and distribute it. So I'm gonna go ahead and distribute it. All right, distribute it. So negative 1 over 2x. Negative 1 over 2 times x is negative 1 over 2x. All right, negative half times 3 give you negative half times 3 is negative 3 over 2. Careful, negative 3 over 2. Because when you multiply by 3 means 3 over 1. So you just multiply across. How about this one? Negative 4 over 3 times 2x. Negative 4 over 3 times 2x give you? Give you what? Negative, right? Negative what? Just imagine you have 4 over 3 times 2 over 1 give you what?
8/3.
8 over 3, yeah. Negative 4 over 3 times 1 is negative 4. I mean, if you don't know how to multiply fraction, then we cannot do over here. We just can't. So 2 over 5 minus 2x. Alright, so right now it's the step of combining line term on the left hand side. So which one should I combine here? Yeah. So let's do on the side, because this is the kind of fraction I'm going to do over here. It's the negative 1 over 2, right? Minus a over 3. Alright. LCD 6. So I'll give you negative 3 over 6 minus 16 over 6. Just give you negative 19 over 6x. Now I'm going to combine line term again for this one. Negative 3 over 2 and minus 4/3. So again, let's do on the side, negative 3 over 2 minus 4/3. Right. So let's give you what? Times 3 here, times 2 here. Right. So I'll give you negative 9 over 6 minus 8 over 6. Should be negative 17 over 6. Less than equal to. Again, it will be fraction on the test, okay? Just be careful. Alright, so next step. What we're going to do next? What should we do next? Come on. What should we do next? So because right now we already combine everything right here, so we cannot do anything here. We cannot do anything here now. So right now we just move everything, right? The x should be on the left hand side, right? So which one you want to move?
Negative 2x.
Negative 2x. Let's do that one first. Okay. So I'm going to add both sides by 2x. So I have negative 19 over 6x plus 2x. Right? Minus 17 over 6 less than 2/5. And now we're going to move the number to the right hand side. So I'm going to move to 17 over 6. Now we move 17 over 6. So I'm over here, I add both sides by 17 over 6. So I have 17 over 6 here plus 2/5. And now we can combine line term around here. So negative 19 over 6 plus 2. Let's do on the side. Negative 19 over 6 plus 2. What is LCD here? What is LCD there? 6. Alright, 6 will be 2 over 1. Times 6, so negative 19 over 6 plus 12 over 6 is negative 7 over 6. Again, LCD over here will be 30. So you multiply by 5 by 5. Let's use different part of this. 5, 5, 6, 6. Pretty big number. Alright, 17 times 5. 85 over 30 plus 12 over 30. Alright, now this is the same, so negative 7 over 6x less than 85 plus 12 is 97 over 30. Okay, what next? Now we need to get the x. Now we need to get the x. What should we do? Divide by
-7
over 6.
6x.
Divide by -7 over 6. It works if you do it like that. Divide both sides by -7 over 6. Because you have to divide the whole thing. Because you don't want this. Or there's a better way.
Multiply by -6.
Yeah. Multiply by -6 over 7. That's better. So this is nothing else. So x will be less than. Oh, remember when you multiply by negative number, flip the direction. So it'll become greater than. Pretty big number over here, 96, but 97 times 6 is negative 582 over 210. If you go ahead and do a quick simplification, so I will have 97 over 35. Okay, simplify this. Actually, you can simplify from here already. You don't have to multiply it because 6 going to 30. 6 going to 35 times. So 5 times 7 right here, 35 already. You know, you don't have to. Well, you can go multiply across, and then you simplify. That's fine. But it takes more time. Okay. Good. All right, let's do another one. Do another. Because that's all the concept we learned. That's it for today. Next time we're going to do another type of inequality.
I want to get a picture of that before you erase it. Of the
Oh.
board.
Well, we have the video. You know, we have the video. It's still on, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, good. Because I don't want it out. It's still, I have video. I'll post it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Let's do another one. Because you have to prepare yourself for the assignment. You see on the assignment I have inequality, and I have a bunch of fractions with it. All right, example number 4. I want you, for this one, I want you to try to do it for yourself, okay? Then we're going to work on that together later. X plus 3 over 5 minus 2x plus 1 over 2. Okay. Greater than equal x over 3. Go ahead. I give you 5-10 minutes, but 10 minutes. So you see over here that we have functions, so you should find LCD. but it goes by 30 minutes only because it's 4K. That's why the video is very good resolution. It's 4K. So, yeah, work on the problem together and go ahead and compare your answer. You find LCD for find 2, then you combine it as one fraction and you try to get rid of the denominator. Usually we have intermediate algebra, we have only 1 hour and 15 minutes. I don't know why you guys have like almost 2 hours. That's a lot. That's too much. Now I know you gotta pay more money for that, right? Because this is 4 credit class. 4 hours, like 2 hours class. I mean, it means that they probably want me to give you guys more practice. I mean, even though we do 10 problems per day, per sessions, I mean, 2 hours is still a lot.
You can let us out early.
Here.
No, come on. I'll see about it because you guys have everything. I mean, even right now I recorded. You guys have the video. You can watch it again. That's good. But I mean, 2 hours. But let's try to do for the next 20 minutes. Let's see how you guys do. If you guys do well, then I'll let you guys go. But if you guys do badly, we have to do more.
That looks
We gotta do more.
yeah.
So it depends on you, okay? It depends on you. So I'm going to put up another problem here. Again, anyone can come up with you finish the problem 1 point toward the test. I apply the same policy. Last time we did really well, you know, but suddenly the COVID is killing us. We cannot get together. I feel bad. But it's not from our class, it's from another class. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. I can let you guys out early, but the thing is that you guys don't guarantee that you guys know how to do this, that I cannot. So it depends on you. Okay? There you go. This is a typical example I'm going to put on the test. So if you know how to do this in class, I'm sure that on your test, you will be fine. You feel comfortable. You feel comfortable. keep talking, keep talking. Try to see. So anyone can come over here and do one of those. Come on, guys. Yeah, you gotta give me some trust here before I can send you guys home early. Come on. The LCD over here seems to be 10. Okay. Then I gotta do some way somehow to get rid of that 10. Okay. Then you're gonna get rid of the 3 here. Anyone. And when you get the final answer, make sure you put it in interval notation, okay? Interval notation is the answer I want to see.
I don't know, I feel like I messed up over because I don't have here. I'm going to put the 3 over first. I'm gonna try this.
Example number 5 is easier. Number 5 is much easier. You just go ahead and distribute it. Yeah, but don't be afraid of writing it down because sometimes you look at that, you understand it, but by the time you're working on the problem and you get stuck, then you must spend time on this. You have to. Okay? Don't just think that you come here and you just look at what I'm doing in an example and you understand it, yes, but I mean, all the tests you feel comfortable with that, so you have to practice more so that you can feel comfortable on the problem. No one wants to take a point. I know some of you already finished. Come on. Go ahead, give it a try. So our first test will be on September 16, so it will be cover whatever we learned until September 14. Okay. So I try to cover as much as possible, but again, the test has only 5 questions. So probably I cannot put all the questions covering everything, but you must learn everything to prepare for that. No one wants to take the point. I'm doing that. That's fine. That's fine. I'm doing that. Okay, so let's go through this together. Okay, so this is LCD is 10. LCD is 10. So I'm gonna multiply over here by 2. Multiply here by 5. 2, 5. So what you get? Did you put parentheses too? Okay, good. Because you should put parentheses, otherwise everything messes up. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and distribute it. 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 3 is 6 over 10. Minus 5 times 2, 10x, plus 5 over 10. So you see the minus over here important to make sure that it's on the same level with the bar. Okay? Even the addition, then it's okay, but because this is minus, so it's going to be subtraction of the whole thing. We have to distribute the minus in. Okay? Greater than equal x. Alright? So right now I have the same denominator, so I'm going to keep the denominator. Now I'm going to distribute the minus in, okay? So I'm going to have 2x plus 6 minus 10x minus 5. Everybody have this step. Okay. Greater than equal to x over 3. Okay. So right now it's just combined lines, huh? So you have 2x minus 10 is negative 8x plus 1 over 10 greater than equal x over 3. Hopefully everybody get this step too. Now I'm going to go ahead and multiply both sides by 10 to get rid of number 10. Alright, somebody's still working on, so I'm waiting a little bit for you to understand all of them. Good? Alright, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 10 to get rid of number 10. Okay, so I get rid of number 10, so I have negative ax plus 1 over, oh no, it's not over anymore, because I already get rid of number 10. Greater than, okay, 10x over 3. Well, you can multiply both sides by 30 if you want to. then you can read off everything, which is good. Okay. Then again, I multiply both sides by 3. Multiply by 3. Put parentheses. So I use red color so that you can see it better. Okay. So we cancel out number 3 here. So what I have left is 3 negative 8x plus 1 is greater than 10x. Please, everybody get this step too. Okay. Then you distribute it negative 24x plus 3 greater than 10x. Now everything is easier. Alright, so check both sides by 10x. So I have a negative 34x plus 3 greater than 0. Then subtract both sides by 3. 34x greater than equal negative 3. Then I divide both sides by negative 34, and when you divide by negative, flip direction, so x will be less than equal 3 over. And 3 over 34 is about 0.00 something. So if you put on the number line, so 0 over here, 0.00 something is kind of very close to 0, but you don't have to put the little point right here, just put mark over here, 3 over 34. And make a dot and shade whatever to the left. Cool. Any concerns so far? We haven't got the interval notation yet, but we will. But so far so good. Any question here? Come on, you want me to send you guys home? Make sure that you guys got it. Okay? Make sure that you guys got it. Okay, alright. So right now, based on what we have, I'm going to just go ahead and write interval notation, negative infinity, 3 over 34 bracket. That's it. Good? Alright. How about this one? You get a solution for this yet? What's your solution? What's that?
X is greater than 0.
X greater than 0? Oh, that's it? Oh, wow. So that's, I make the number, okay. Let's go through that. Everybody get that the same answer? X greater than 0 too? Okay, some of you got differently, okay. Let's work on this. Alright, so then you have parentheses. Go ahead and distribute it. 6 minus 3x minus 4x plus 4 less than 2 over 3x. 2 over 3 times 3 give you 2. Please, for fraction multiplication. Please, review, please, okay? Over here, negative 3x minus 4x, negative 7x, 6 plus 4, 10. No? Is something wrong?
Oh no, I did it wrong.
You did it wrong?
Yeah.
Where you get it wrong? Probably you distribute over here wrong. Negative times positive, negative times negative positive. You get it wrong over here, right? You put negative, negative is negative. See? You know how to do it, but be careful, please. Be careful, okay? Just one side, everything screwed up. Everything's screwed up. Careful. That's why I always remind. Every time you do distributive graph, you have to consider the sign. You have to multiply the sign too. Alright, go ahead and subtract both sides by 2. Subtract both sides by 2 over 3. Oh, subtract both sides by 2 over 3x. So negative 7x minus 2 over 3x. Less than 2. Then subtract both sides by 10. Then negative 7x minus 2 over 3x. Less than negative 8. Now with the combined term over here. Negative 7 minus 2 over 3. LCD 3. Multiply the top bottom by 3. Alright, so you have now negative 21 over 3 minus 2 over 3. So you have negative 23 over 3. Less than 8. Good. Alright. Now I just go ahead and multiply according to Dutch. We multiply both sides by negative 3 over 23. Okay. Okay, so now everything onto the left hand side of x you must be cancelled. That is less than. Oh, you gotta flip it. Okay. Because you multiply by negative numbers, so it becomes greater than 24. That's why I say, it's not hard as long as you feel comfortable with adding fraction, multiply fraction, dividing fraction. Okay? So that's the algebraic expression for the solution. Now we're going to put it on the number line. 23 over 4 is kind of more than 1 a little bit, so you have 0 here. So it's 23 over 24 over 3, I'm sorry. Alright, and we want to have an open circle because and everything to the right. And we can get the interval notation. Alright. Any question on this? Please let me know. Any concern? Alright. Good? Good? If you feel comfortable, then I'll send you guys home. Alright? And then if you don't feel comfortable, probably you have to stay. Probably you have to stay. I mean, we still have time next time though, because next time is kind of, we have a pretty short lecture too. The concept, as I say, the concept is nothing. You listen to my lecture, I'm sure you guys understand, but again, by the time you pick up the pen and do the problem, that will be hard, and it requires you to practice. Okay, not just over here, but you have to do it at home. You have to do it at home. I know you guys are busy, but this is just a part of learning. You have to spend time at home, do homework. Just go through whatever I have here. Okay, and it's good that I have the video. I mean, I offer you guys the video, so you just watch the video again. Okay, just spend more time. Okay. I mean, next time, if we have more time, I'm going to give you more linear inequality to solve. We'll put this on the test, so I just want to make sure everything will be alright. Other than that, if you think it's okay, I think I can let you guys know this time. Alright? I'll see you next time. Alright. Keep it up with the homework. Send me the message if you have any concern. Let me know. Let me know. Don't wait until the end.